Hello, and welcome to Sunday Funday. I am Katie, your Pampered Chef lady. I'm super excited that you're here, and we are going to be making some chicken and waffles. That was special request from my son, Anakin. So he is going to be super excited that we're having this breakfast for lunch situation. So anyway, tell me where you're watching from, what you're doing on this Sunday, and maybe some fun plans that you have for summer. Whether you're watching live or in replay, so glad that you're here. This party, this cooking show party here is for all of those that are hosting this week their Pampered Chef party. So as a host of a party, you gather your friends and they check out the Pampered Chef catalog. So that could look like lots of different ways. So every week I offer one Pampered Chef party here from my kitchen, and then you can invite your friends to come and watch that. We have a fun little group that you invite your friends to, and they have a week to kind of look at the products, and you can earn free and discounted stuff. I also have different kinds of like old traditional parties, right? Like I can come into your home and we can gather a few friends and cook a meal and eat together while we shop. Or you can do an old school catalog, pass the online link these days, party, and get yourself some nice kitchen tools for less, right? So I remember when I first started Pampered Chef, it was, I went to a party. I was so impressed by the deep covered baker that could make chicken and lava cakes in the microwave that I had to investigate this Pampered Chef thing a little bit further. Even though I wasn't a cook, I needed to eat, and I really loved the solutions that were quick and easy. So tell me your experience with Pampered Chef. Have you been a longtime fan? Do you have any products at home? Are you kind of new and checking it out? Tell me if you're a cook or not a cook. Share with us. So today I want to show you some of our products in action. Some are new, some are old staples, and I'm just making lunch for my family, so nothing special here. It is Sunday today, so if you're watching on a Sunday, I do this thing called Sunday Funday, where everyone who orders, no matter what party you order from, whether it's our community party from the Katie Pampered Chef Lady page, or if you have your own host, and you can order today, and when that order comes through, I add a little bonus for you there. You can get a bonus gift with your order of $80 anytime, and $150 gets you free shipping. And then today, only for our party guests, when you spend $130, I will also add a seasoning or a rub from Pampered Chef for you to try as well. Okay, well that's all the specials. Got that out of the way. Let's get cooking. This is the Pampered Chef Deluxe Grill and Griddle, and this is our one of our newest kind of small kitchen appliances. This is the category it would be under. This grills and griddle. It has a griddle with it, so the plates are interchangeable, very easy to use. There's already settings and things like that, so it's very, very simple to use. You don't have to know how to cook to use it. The settings are preset, and you can change them if you want to get a little, do something a little different. Like for example, when I grill, I typically am cutting my chicken breast in half, and so I take the time down a little bit because it cooks in less time. That makes sense. So we're going to be making some waffles today, and this is an add-on to the grill and griddle. Now, by the way, all of the Pampered Chef small appliances, when you host a party this month, you can get them 60% off. So as a host, you gather like 3 orders is typically a qualified party. You can get this grill and griddle 60% off. And most of our hosts are doing that. So I'm glad that happened. So this guy is a little bit flexible. So it can come all the way back and give you 2 griddles to do like pancakes on, or grilling. Or it closes down like your old school, what was the electric one that was so popular? George Foreman, kind of like that idea. Okay, so I'm gonna be interchanging plates. I just wanted to be able to show you how easy it is. These are also dishwasher safe, so that makes it even better. We love dishwasher safe. So I'm gonna take the waffle plates here and show you how quick they go on. Just kind of line it up and click it in, super easy. And then the same thing for the bottom. Here we are. Okay, so that's our griddle. Turn it on from the back. And I'm going to do a custom setting. It's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so, and 375. Very, very easy to use. Now it's going to be preheating. So while it's preheating, let me show you the batter mixer dispenser. So this is going to mix up our pancake mix. I like using this not only because it's fun, but because it's like all in one. You don't have to have the mixer and the bowl and then clean all the extra dishes and the scraper, you know, and then the scooper. There's just so many things. Although we have great options for that as well. The batter mixer dispenser is great for cupcakes, just getting right into that well, or the brownie pan. Anything with chunks smaller than a sprinkle. So like if you did, for example, funfetti cake, it has little sprinkles in it, that would be fine in here. Big chocolate chips, they would squirt out. You probably would make a mess. So this is gonna be for pancakes, cupcakes, what else do I make? Oh, brownies, cookies. If they're a thinner batter, let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else, but lots of fun reasons to use this. So I have it disassembled, and by the way, there is a YouTube video on how to assemble it, because like if you're like me, like my husband did the dishes one night for me, took it all apart, and I was like, I don't know how to put it back together. So thankfully they have, everything's on YouTube, right? So you're gonna want to mix it up from wet ingredients going first, and then your dry on top. So I've got 1 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, and then this is the Pampered Chef Pancake and Waffle Mix. Amazing mix. It's so yummy. I just constantly have it on order. My kids and my husband, they just love it. We like to make the waffles. I mean, why not if you have a waffle iron with this Deluxe Grill and Griddle. Okay, so our waffle mix, we split this in half. So this is half the bag. So we can get like about 15, is it about 15 waffles? It says 8 servings. So I guess 8 waffles, but we get 2 uses out of it. So we must make smaller waffles. All right, so then you just mix it up. This is very similar to our whipped cream maker, which I forgot to grab the heavy whipping cream. I was gonna make that for you. So if you would like to see the Pampered Chef whipped cream maker in action, just say, you know, show me that whipped cream or something like that in the comments, and I will find that video and link it up for you, since I forgot that at the grocery last night. I even ran in for the strawberries and everything. You know how you do that? You're like, the one thing I came in for. Sure you can relate. Okay, so this is all mixed up and ready to go. Looks like little butter there. You can kind of tell if it's dry at the bottom to do it a little bit more, but it does a really good job. All right, and this is gonna go in when we get that ready. So that's still preheating. Let me just point out, these are the Easy Read measuring cups. They come in a set of 4 from this cutie. 4th cup to 1 cup, 2 cup, and 4 cup come with it. It's a nice little set. I think it's 35 bucks. It'll last you a long, long time. It is plastic, but I've had mine for about 10 years, and they still have the lines. You know how sometimes the lines disappear over time? These have been good. Okay. The other thing I'm going to be making with the waffles is some chicken. And now I'm not battering and frying chicken today. We're just doing something quick. And we found these really great little chicken tenders. I want to say they're like Simply Organic chicken tender breast, gluten-free, blah, blah, blah. They're really good. And the air fryer is what we're going to use for these. So we're going to have the waffles. We'll have the fried chicken. And this is our air fryer. I won't go into too much detail about it, except for it looks like a little oven. It's darling. It's the best one out there. We had an air fryer before Pampered Chef came out with one. This one has been out of stock. I don't even know how many times since it released last spring. It comes with, like, you just buy the air fryer and you get the 2 trays, the drip tray, the rotisserie stick, so you can make like your own rotisserie chickens. We also have a rotisserie seasoning that's really, really good. It doesn't have all the preservatives in it. And it also comes with a fry basket. So everything is included with that. I would recommend when you get the air fryer to grab the little oven mitts, because obviously it's very hot. And the other thing that ours is that some others don't is I think it's 11, does 11 quarts seem right? I might have to look that up on the sides, but the capacity is much bigger than most. And then the other thing that's kind of cool about it is you can bake in it, you can roast, you can dehydrate, make your own jerky or fruit strips, and then of course the air fry setting. So a lot of people get this and they're like, I don't know where to start. Dude, anything that you normally make, try it in the air fryer and see if you like it better. A lot of things have been true that we like it better the air fry way. My favorite things to make in it are sweet potato fries and our rapid prep mandolin. I didn't grab that. Oh my gosh, guys, ask me for the fry video, French fry video. It is so awesome. If you like sweet potato fries or French fries in the air fryer, that fry basket, they're the perfect size. I can't get enough of it. So we're gonna do the frozen food. You could do that on the air fry setting. It said 6 minutes on the bag. I'm gonna do about 10. We like things really crispy in our house. And again, it's kind of like the grill. It's all preset. You don't have to know how to use it. If you want chicken, just throw it in there 20 minutes. And then if it's not done, 25. I do a lot of Googling, like how long do I do my chicken legs? I do chicken legs, chicken wings all the time. If my family's having like an eat out night, I prefer how I feel when I don't eat out. So I will just grab a bag of the chicken wings. When I buy them in bulk, and then I freeze them in freezer safe containers after I've seasoned them and I have just the right amount for me. So when my family does like pizza night or whatever, I'll just grab those, throw them in the air fryer. It takes about 25 minutes. You can do them from frozen, or you can save about 5 minutes of cooking if they're thawed. But that is like my favorite, quick. It's healthy. It tastes like I'm eating fast food, but it doesn't make me feel that way. I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. Hopefully you can't, but that is one of my favorite little things. Okay, so other than that, I did plan to show you the whipped cream and strawberry, so I'm going to show you our quick slice with that. And I know it doesn't go, but I had some like fresh tomatoes and jalapenos from the garden and some avocados that need to get eaten. So I'm going to make guacamole for you also while this is cooking. Looks like our waffles are ready to come out. Let's go ahead. I'll make one of those so that you can see it. Let me grab a plate. All right. So we've got our batter mixed here, and it says add. I just heard a little beep, and it means that it's preheated. So when you're ready to use this, it's kind of like a caulk gun. Do you guys know what a caulk gun is? I've seen them used my whole life. I don't know how to do that very well, but I know it looks like that. So we're gonna put the little rubber silicone thing on top here, and what that does is it takes the air out and it pushes it through the bottom. All right, there we go. So that's ready, and it just scrapes it all so that you get the most use. There's 3 settings here, small, medium, large, and that means how much is gonna come out. Let's see here. Well, I just pushed the wrong button and have to start over. Such is life, right? Just how things go. Okay, it still says add, so that's good. I'm gonna show your kitchen spritzer, just a little bit of insurance. I haven't had any trouble with these. They are non-stick, and they're very easy to clean. Again, dishwasher safe. But just for that crispiness on the edge of the waffles, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil. And now anytime that you're using heat over 350, you wanna have a high heat oil. So I have grapeseed oil in here. Avocado is another favorite of mine. So I've got my kitchen spritzer pumped to where the lid doesn't come down, and that's gonna give it a nice mist. You'll be able to probably hear it more than you can see it, but I'm gonna just spray the plates here. And then the key to this, keeping it clean, keeping it from like expanding and always and misting and not spraying or drizzling, is letting the rest of the pressure out before you use it again. Okay? All right, so the first one, can you see this? We're making our waffle there. Now put it back in there. That keeps it from dripping. And we're gonna put our plates on top and click start. Now that's gonna start counting down the 2 minutes. So I'm gonna leave that alone and start the guacamole for you. You need a cutting board. Okay, so a couple of things I want to show you are the close and cut set. This is a fan favorite. It comes with the knife. It has springs here. We use this almost exclusively for raw chicken, like large chicken breasts, to cut them in half, like I said. It freezes faster, it thaws faster, it cooks more evenly, and you don't waste as much of your chicken or meat, whatever meat you're using. So I'm gonna press down. These are large. I'm so excited about these tomatoes. They came from the garden. Finally turning red. So just cut through, and whatever is in here, English muffin, olives, cherries, not cherries, cherry tomatoes, you can get them exactly in half. Love that. You can fill that puppy up and cut them all at once. So nice. I wish I would have had this when I had toddlers, that, you know, you can't give them just the grapes. So that is so fun. This manual food processor, I'm going to start with dry ingredients. This is our herb keeper. I keep this in the refrigerator with a paper towel to just absorb a little extra moisture from the leaves. And there's water in here. You can watch it get brown and then change it. Keeps your cilantro good for 10 days a week. We went on vacation. I was still able to salvage enough to use for like our cilantro lime rice. So I'm just gonna take my professional shears and trim off a little bit. If you're not a fan of cilantro, or you just like a little goes a long way, then what you're going to want to do is, instead of just trimming like I did, use your herb stripper or just pluck off the leaves. So the stems are going to have a stronger flavor and more of the oils in it. If you just pick off the leaf, that's going to be a milder taste. But I am all in on cilantro, so I'm going to do that. I've got my jalapeno from the garden, and I'm going to just do half of it. If you don't want the spice, you would take out the seeds. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Ooh, very spicy jalapeno too. Garlic press. I just am going to do 1 clove. Has the skin on it still. Ooh, I might have to take a step back or sneeze or cough or something. That jalapeno is getting in my lungs. All right, we're gonna cover that puppy up. Whew. Okay. Time out on that. Let's go ahead and check our waffles and see if that 2 minutes and 30 seconds was a good time. All right, so if it ever sticks up top, that means it's not quite done. So I'm gonna give it just about 30 seconds more. And we'll pop in the tomatoes that we cut in half. Now, this manual food processor could cut the tomatoes for you without them being cut in half. I just wanted to show you the product there. So just for clarification, this puppy can do it too. All right, so now we basically have salsa without the onion, and we're gonna add some avocado to that as well. I think I said this, but the cilantro I do store in the fridge. There are some herbs that you'd store outside of the fridge, like a basil is not a cold herb. Rosemary, I think is. I'm sure there's a Google chart if you're curious. All right, so let's go ahead. Hold on. There we go. So, I think maybe tongs would be best for this. I'm gonna grab my small tongs here and pull the waffles. So great. So there we go. And they'll crisp up for the next few seconds, and they're nice and ready to go. Now, if you don't need your waffles to be crispy, and I use this trick for pancakes. The tortilla warmer is fantastic for hot things to keep them hot. My team likes them a little crispier, that's why I do the spray and everything, but if I was making pancakes, I'd throw the hot pancakes into the tortilla warmer, and they stay hot the whole time you're cooking, and then everyone eats together, everyone has hot food. So I'm gonna just put that over there, and I'll go ahead and repeat that process with the rest of the pancakes. But let's go ahead and finish our our guacamole. So I've got an avocado tool here, and there's a couple of ways you can do this. The avocado tool has the serrated edge, the flat edge, the pit grabber. And so if you are a little fumbly with your avocados, this tool is really, really great. You're gonna love it, especially after a couple of times of practice. Now, some people like to do the long way here and then grab that seed. Keep their hands clean, so nice. And then you'd score. Same thing over here. And scoop. Okay, so this is one little option for you. Boy, that is gonna be a spicy jalapeno. I'm pretty excited about this. And I have a bell pepper that I'll eat this guacamole with. I'm pretty excited for lunch. All right, okay, here we go. Great, and now I wanna show you one more way to cut your avocado. Now, if you didn't want to, spend $19 on avocados, well, maybe you don't use avocados all the time, but here and there you do, and you'd like to know how to use them. You can use a regular knife, and my tip would be to cut through short ways. Okay, so you have it look like that instead. And I do it this way when it's only me eating the avocado, because I might not need the whole thing. You can actually just squeeze, and the pit will come out. All right, and then same thing, you can score. Even if this is a regular knife, you could still do that. And then we've got a tool that's $10 and a little more versatile. So you can use this for bell peppers, cantaloupe, anything with seeds, it will pull that out. This is called the scoop loop. And it also does just a fantastic job with avocado cleaning out. It has like a little serrated edge on the end, so it's gonna grab that, keep you a little cleaner than a spoon or a knife would. So, and I do use this scoop loop quite a bit. So a couple of options there for your avocados. I eat them just about every day, so I have both. I use both. Just kind of depends on the day and if I'm eating a whole avocado or not. Now, Pampered Chef does have professional knives as well. So I'm going to recommend, if you don't have like one really, really good knife, I would recommend the 5-inch Santuca knife, the professional version of it. You're gonna spend about $65-ish, $70 on it. It's got a lifetime guarantee. You can get it sharpened once a year or every other year. So our local grocery store does that for free. And it's just gonna be your favorite knife. You don't really need another one because it will do watermelons, like as big as a watermelon, as small as a strawberry. I love this knife. The other kind of, if I could only pick two knives for you, would be a tomato knife. A tomato knife is serrated, so you don't have to get it sharpened. It's very inexpensive. It will do all of your peppers, anything small, and we use our tomato knives as like steak knives, cuts our chicken, our pork, all of that stuff. And they're, again, very inexpensive. So a great option if you're just like wanting to try a couple of things from Pampered Chef. The citrus press, something I use every day. I love that it makes it inside out. I love that when I make lemon water in the morning, my fingers don't burn. I just put it, you do it bump side up, and then it comes out through the bottom there. So good. Now the last step in our guacamole here is going to be the Pampered Chef Chipotle rub. And like I said, if it's Sunday and you're part of our Sunday Funday with a party and you order on a party, when you spend $130, I'm gonna add one of our rubs. So typically I'd add a Chipotle or our crushed peppercorn and garlic. And you can try some of our amazing seasonings. They're all gluten-free and MSG-free. All right, so there's my homemade guacamole. I love it. I'm so excited to eat. All right, so let's go ahead and show you our chicken tenders. I mean, these are just, these were pre-frozen, but they get a nice brown. They're nice and crispy, better than what you'd have in the oven. And like I said, 6 minutes versus like 15 minutes in the oven, and they're more crispy. So we're gonna have our chicken and waffles. Oh, I have to show you the quick slice. I'm sorry. One more little thing, if you can bear with me. This is our Easy Read measuring colander. It is absolutely, it's like a must-have. I have 3 of them, I think. There's some blueberries and one in the fridge. I use them to drain my cans and rinse strawberries, tomatoes from the garden, etc. So I do believe we still have this in our clearance section. There's like a little, oh snap, I don't have it, do I? There's a little strawberry core. It's on our clearance section. So if you're shopping with your host today and you click on sale, it's called the core and more. And I'm sorry I don't have it to show you. It's just like a little guy. It does melon balls on one side and strawberry cores on the other. So I'm gonna do good old fashioned, cut the tree off there. And you can use our quick slice to do bell peppers, large tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I use it for zucchini, cucumber, cheese, and then strawberries, pineapples, all kinds of things. Anything that's a little softer. It's got these nice thin serrated blades, so it will cut through skins of like a bell pepper. I use it as my egg slicer for hard-boiled eggs. I've only got one on here, but listen, you can put 5, 6 strawberries. You can just load it up, cut it through, and then everything you have is just sliced perfect. It'd be beautiful if you like presentation stuff, if you're doing like a strawberry shortcake or something like that. Perfect for that. We're gonna just slice some strawberries and put it on top of our waffles. Okay, I think that's everything I was gonna show you today. There are so many products from Pampered Chef that just are really game changers. And so what you're gonna want to do is think about like, how do you cook? Now I know a lot of us are gonna say, oh, I don't cook much. But if you think about it, there are some things like our can opener is amazing. A good knife. Everybody needs a few little items, and a lemonade pitcher, right? Or a sangria pitcher that has the plunger included. That's my grandma's sweet tea pitcher too. So if you find something that you would like to add to your kitchen, we would love for you to grab that with one of our host parties. So if you know your host's name, I have a link. Just say, show me the catalog. Say, show me the catalog. I'm gonna put that link on your comment. You'll pick your host. If you don't currently have a host, you can pick the Katie Pampered Chef Lady one, and that's gonna get you into a party so you can still take advantage of those Sunday Funday specials I mentioned. I think that's all for now. So tell me, what's your favorite product that you saw today? And I also want to know, what products do you have at home that I wasn't able to show today? Tell us about them in the comments. I do participation prizes in every party each week. So the more you comment, the more you post about your favorites, the more chances you have to win for that. And of course, with your orders, you'll get entered as well. I would love to host with you, whether that's in person, with a catalog, with a Facebook party, and your host would get credit for that as well. I think that's everything. We're gonna go eat some lunch, and I hope you have an awesome day. Take care. Bye.